Welcome to the Faster, Easier, Better show. This podcast is short, fun, and jam-packed with good ideas that you can start using right away.
Welcome to another episode. I'm your co-host, Ellen, along with my co-host,
Lee.
Oh,
I'm just more excited about the topic than I am about saying something clever with my name, because this one I think is one of our better ideas of, connecting energy and efficiency and how the two interact and how important both are.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. If you don't have the energy to do things, there's just no way you're efficient. So tell me, what are you thinking?
Well, there's so many ways that you could, either boost your energy or it gets reduced. But one in particular is something that it seems like it's out of our control, but I have an idea. So the thing that sometimes brings us down is we have a memory or somebody says something to us or something happens that is less than positive. I'm just being kind. And we can't stop it. So my suggestion is that you let it in, but you have some way of triggering a positive change, or at least just changing the channel. And that's literally what I do. When I have a negative thought, which I can't control, thoughts come into your head. It's what it is. But I'll let it in. I'll think about it for a second. I don't want to dwell on it. And then I change the song. When I'm in my car or I have my phone with me, I just change the song. And that is my signal to let it go. And so that's how I can't stop it from coming in. Someone says something about me that I can't unhear. You can't unring the bell.
Something like, don't you have a mirror at your house?
Yes, that would be a good example. And like George Costanza, it'll take me a couple of days, and I'll call him back. The drugstore call, and they ran out of you. But it's about snapping yourself with a rubber band, changing the channel, whatever ritual you can come up with to change your mindset from, hearing and listening, I guess, a little bit to what the negativity is, and then moving on.
Yeah. Your brain loves to fixate on the negative. You can get 28 compliments and then somebody says, "Oh, you don't have a mirror in your house?" And you're like, "Oh." And that negative comment just completely outweighs all of the good comments you got. So when that happens for me, not so much, it's similar to changing the station, but I want to change my physical state. So if I'm, let's say I'm at my computer and something bad happens and I'm, you can just feel your body sag. Well, then change the physical state. So for me, that means get up and I might do a 5-minute dance party, little dance party for myself, totally change my physical state. Maybe, jog in place, go and walk around the block. Just give yourself a new stimulus that takes that old crappy thing away. So for me, it's changing my actual physical state. Get the blood pumping, get that crappy idea out of my head, and then move on with my day.
I was watching a video of this kid. He was set to get an award, and he's walking up the stairs, and your worst nightmare is that you trip and fall, and that's what happened.
Yeah. He
tripped and fell, and then he did 4 push-ups, and then he did a one-handed push-up, popped up, and everyone cheered. So he took what was a horrifying, embarrassing situation and just totally changed the energy of it by embracing it and doing his push-ups to kind of counteract it. And I thought it was one of the greatest examples of what I'm trying to say. And I know this is about efficiency, and the Energy Bus, which I really enjoyed that book. That's what they're saying is everything is energy, and
everything
where your energy is as a person determines where you're going to be. And let's just say for that day or that hour. So you have high energy, you're productive, you're efficient. You have low energy, you tend to take the same task, takes longer, you can't focus. I mean, I'm just trying to suggest that if we can change our mindset quickly with some sort of a signal or some sort of an act, then we can go from being low energy to high energy, and high energy is efficiency.
What about where energy goes, efficiency flows?
Ooh, write that down. That's good.
I'm sure it's a takeoff on something else, but it's true. It's true. When you've got the energy, boom, you're going to be much, much more efficient. So figure out how to change your low energy so you can be more efficient, and be back with us again next week for another episode.